episode of the KNStrongman blog. Down here at CrossFit Surge in North Glen, Colorado. This is where I do all my training now. I've been here almost 6 months. I think it'll be 6 months just after Nationals. You're going to have seen the gym in some of the videos I've posted on Instagram and then Facebook, Twitter, all the social media stuff. And this is really where the magic happens. This is where I try and kill myself every single session. I was lucky enough last month to get a product to test out. Basically, as Strongman, you're going to know it as the truck pull simulator. The real name of it is the Exer-Genie. So this is it. This is the product right here. Basically, what it is, it's a device which has a line coming in and out of it, which then you can change the resistance on to simulate a truck pull, do a sled drag. I've been using it a lot on my active recovery days. Some days we'll do sled drag with the sled, other days we'll use this just as something a little bit different, just to change it up. We've also been using it for some sled drag rows. I'm going to start implementing a lot more. I've been playing with it for a few weeks now, but now the Nationals is coming up, and after that we'll have a little bit more time to really implement it and figure out the different uses for it that's going to help my training even more. So basically the way it works is that you have an anchor strap here with the carabiner on it. Basically what I do is you'll see it here, I put it around my anchor point, connect the strap, and that's you set to go. For the resistance of it, it goes from 0 ounces all the way to 600 pounds. What I found is that it gets very hard very, very quickly. And in terms of the 600 pounds, I'm not sure if I'm ever going to actually be using that. What it's set to, the way to set it is that you literally just push this bottom piece in and turn, and it'll click into place. So it's now at 2 ounces, 3, 5, 8. So let's put it to, if I set it to a pound, it's already starting to feel, it's an odd feeling, because even though it's only set to a pound, it feels a lot more than a pound. I know when Cale Beck did his review of it, that he found the exact same thing. It gets very hard very, very quickly. And the uses of it, I've not been going crazy with it, basically because of the active recovery days. I'm very intrigued that when I have a truck pull coming up in a contest to use it and see exactly the correlation between wanting to set this to get the feeling of a very, very heavy truck pull. Anyway, in the next few weeks and months, I'm going to be using it a lot more. Today is really just a video on introducing the product, brief summary of how to set it up. As I said, anchor strap around what you're anchoring it to. You can use it if you only have a parking lot at your apartment building, anchor it to your truck, go and do some truck pull. It's so simple. It has the line length on it I think is about 100 feet. So you have plenty of space, really, really easy to actually set up and go again. All you do is, what I've been doing is just setting the resistance down to 0 again and pulling the slack out and then going again. It's very, very easy. If you do that 100-foot pull, all you have to do is actually unhook your harness from the end you've finished using, walk back to the unit and connect it to the other side. So as I said, next few weeks and months we're using this, playing around, really experimenting and seeing what uses we can put in with the training and different active recovery and different training uses for this. Anyway, have a great day. I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.